Welcome to our eye-opening video, the Maldives and the rising sea levels. The stunning beauty of the Maldives hides an urgent crisis. They are on the front lines of climate change struggle. As we delve into the problems and potential solutions, you'll see how this paradise nation grapples with the threat of disappearing beneath the ocean waves. Best known for its beautiful beaches, luxury resorts and stunning coral reefs, this nation is now fighting a desperate battle against time and climate. Let's dive in. 1. One of the lowest-lying nations envisioned standing waist-deep in a luminous lagoon, the horizon stretching endlessly like a watercolor painting. But this is no ordinary paradise. This is the Maldives, where the average land rises a mere 1.5 meters above the ocean's relentless advance. In this delicate balance, the islands stand as nature's playground, but the balance is tilted ominously by climate change. The Maldives' breathtaking beauty is marred by its precariousness. Just a few feet of sea level rise could turn these islands from luxurious getaways to scattered sandy memories. The current trajectory of climate variations places this nation on an uncertain path, one that scientists are diligently monitoring. 2. Rapidly disappearing land. Think of slowly eroding sandcastles at the beach. This is the current situation for the Maldives. By the year 2100, this island nation could face complete submersion if sea levels continue their upward climb. Predictions suggest the ocean may rise by up to 1 meter, 3.3 feet, this century alone, gradually gnawing away at the land that Maldivians call home. The shrinking footprint of the Maldives serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities posed by climate change. The scenario forebodes a future where the vibrant culture and unique ecosystems could be washed away, prompting urgent calls for global environmental action. 3. Coral reefs under threat. Envisage the coral reefs as underwater fortresses, stalwart sentinels protecting the Maldivian shores from nature's wrath. These vibrant ecosystems are more than just eye-catching underwater landscapes. They are lifelines, supporting the economy and ecosystems. But warming waters and escalating acidification threaten this natural defense. Rising sea temperatures incite coral bleaching, a condition that strips reefs of their vivid colors and life-sustaining functions. The degradation of these reefs alarmingly undermines their role as bulwarks against storm surges, leaving the islands even more exposed to the compounded effects of climate adversity. 4. Population at risk. Picture a community where homes and livelihoods intertwine intimately with the land and sea. In the Maldives, approximately 80% of the islands are perilously poised above the rising waters, leaving the nearly 520,000 residents vulnerable to flooding and storms. For these island dwellers, rising sea levels are not a distant concern but a pressing reality. Many inhabitants live in constant anticipation of the next high tide or storm surge that could rend homes and disrupt lives. The necessity to safeguard future generations from displacement and disorder injects urgency into local and global climate dialogues. 5. A pioneering climate voice. The Maldives stands as a vocal advocate on the world stage, urging immediate climate action through persuasive gestures and platforms. In a remarkable demonstration of imaginative diplomacy, the Maldivian government, led by then-President Mohamed Nasheed, convened an underwater cabinet meeting in 2009. This symbolic event underscored the dire threat of rising seas, broadcasting a fierce declaration to the world. As trailblazers in climate discourse, the Maldives continues to galvanize global opinion, encouraging policymakers to act decisively in mitigating the climate crisis. 6. Relocation as a last resort. Reflect upon the profound challenge of contemplating a homeland's disappearance. For the Maldives, the potential relocation of its populace emerges as a daunting, yet necessary, last resort. The government has pragmatically considered acquiring land elsewhere, such as in India or Australia, to offer a safe haven should the island refuge become untenable. While this resolution embodies foresight in the face of uncertainty, it also draws attention to the gravity of the Maldivian predicament, compelling the world to reconsider its environmental policies collectively. 7. Artificial islands as a solution. Explorative innovations such as the construction of synthetic havens provide a glimmer of hope amidst adversity. The Maldives ambitiously embarks on the creation of artificial islands like Hulhumale, conceived to stand elevated against the encroaching seas. Designed as sustainable urban landscapes, these islands present potential sanctuaries for displaced inhabitants. In embracing forward-thinking engineering and environmental stewardship, Hulhumalay exemplifies a fusion of resilience and innovation aimed at conserving the Maldivian way of life amidst looming threats. 8. Tourism and economy at risk. The Emerald Archipelago of the Maldives is anchored in tourism, with its azure waves and pristine shores captivating millions annually. This vibrant sector constitutes over 30% of the nation's GDP, playing an essential role in its economic vitality. But the rising sea levels threaten to tarnish the allure of its coastal splendor. The specter of coastal erosion and submerged resorts could deter visitors, potentially impacting the livelihoods tied to this flourishing industry. Safeguarding the Maldivian charm is crucial to insurance against ecological shifts, compelling a concerted effort to preserve the treasures of this embattled paradise.